Guys, I will be dictating two passages every day, one general and one legal. So subscribe to my channel for latest updates. Get ready, 5 seconds. Mr. Chairman Sir, we all agree and support the views expressed by Honorable Member Mohan Singh ji while introducing his bill. Shri Joshi ji, who has very good knowledge of science and technology, is our education minister at present. Whole country is looking towards him, seeking his guidance for implementing constitutional provisions in regard to education and culture to enlighten the society. I am not talking about the enlightenment. Basically, I want to draw your attention towards the para number 4 of the national agenda of our government. One point is mentioned in that gross domestic product is touching 6%, but on the other hand, non-plan expenditure has also increased. But there is a commitment to implement the provision of Constitution to provide free and compulsory primary education up to 5th class. However, no special provision has been made in the Constitution to include compulsory basic education up to 5th class as a fundamental right, as has also been mentioned here by Honorable Minister. This House and the country as a whole are aware that the number of child labor is very high and the concept of basic education lacks thrust. Those children who should have been going to schools used to go for rag picking in the morning. They wander here and there and satiate their hunger by taking leavings of foodstuff. Is it a good picture? Last time, Honorable Shri Rao had declared that government will provide free food to the students up to 8th class. But what happened to that? How many students are getting the food? Is it practical? Now, the question before us is that whether we have given due importance to its necessity. The statement of the reasons and objects of this bill clearly mentions about the poor that people cannot afford to send their children to school for want of means. Para, if we really want to make future of the country, then we will have to make provision for basic education for children living in remote rural areas, in forest areas and in hilly areas. We discuss various issues in our country. We talk about new education policy. Education system has become topic of discussion in the seminars, in university campuses, and it is a very good topic for intellectuals also. We talk about how, why, and to that extent we may implement a proper education policy. We discuss here about the universalization of education, universalization of basic education, but what is its outcome? Education, health, and public welfare are essentially included in the state list. Even then, the situation is very miserable. If there is a primary school, then there are no teachers, no sitting arrangement, and there is no chalk and blackboard. In future, how will we be able to fulfill this fundamental duty of our country? We consider ourselves to be the citizens of a spiritualized country and say that it is the education which helps create human qualities. But even after that, what is happening? If we do a serious discussion on this bill, it will surely prove to be a landmark bill. We discuss here that various recommendations of the concerned commission will be implemented. But what is the situation prevailing in the states? What is stated by the Chief Minister and the Education Minister of states causes concern. There is a great hangama in this country for Saraswati Vandana. But where are we leading to? What message do we want to give? When we are making efforts to link various cultures and sanskars to our education, then fighting by an education minister on a non-issue sounds absurd. I would also like to draw your as well as attention of the House to what is being done in the name of literacy. Previous governments prepared a number of schemes regarding literacy, which also includes adult education mission. What is the state of those campaigns, whether they are governmental or non-governmental? In Madhya Pradesh, Bharat Gyan Vigyan Samiti was entrusted with this work, but it could not do anything. Now the education and literacy program is being implemented through collectors, but nothing concrete is being done. We can say literacy is the biggest governmental fraud of the century, where nothing but scams are taking place. If we spend that amount on basic education, then it will produce result, it will improve the situation. What is the condition of Navodaya Vidyalaya in my constituency? Honorable Education Minister and Human Resource Development Minister has already visited whole nation. He knows about the people, their way of living and the condition in which they are studying. There is no principal, no building in Navodaya Vidyalaya. Since its establishment, nobody has got admission in class 1 because no building is there to sit in. What can we do?